Welcome back, everybody. You know, even if you don't play basketball, you're going to want to head to a fun event on Friday night. It's police versus fire and a whole bunch of kids' games in between.
Chad is at the Driveway, a basketball facility in Hobart. Good morning, Chad.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm joined right now by Sharon Harper, the organizer and director of the BYO5 basketball event. Your fourth year this is happening. Just give a quick little background. How did this start and who does it help?
Okay, it actually started from something that was bad. The retired Chief Tom Molitor, he helped start it, my pastor, and then they got together and they was like, they took the rims down and they put them back up, and I was like, let's have some basketball and let's unite the police with the kids in the community.
Let's talk about the age of the kids that participate in this. You guys have these events a couple times during the year.
Right. We have them Christmas break, and then we have it for spring break. But then we have it in the summertime for 8 weeks. And it's anybody and everybody can play, boys and girls. At my game, everybody can play.
Kevin, with the Green Bay Police Department, let's talk about the partnership you guys have with Sharon and this event. How many guys from the force take part in this, and why is it a good thing for you guys to get out and partake in some of these events?
Well, the Green Bay Police Department is really dedicated to engaging the community, and any way we can do this, and we use basketball. You know, sometimes it's really not about basketball, it's just about the engaging these youth in our community, learning who they are, where they come from, and their stories, really kind of what makes them tick. So it's important for us as police officers to really integrate ourselves with these kids so that they see police officers on a different level. And we try to take all police officers, and we invite all police officers in the Green Bay Police Department to be part of this. And whether it's every Saturday during the summer or holiday break, which will be tomorrow night here at the Driveway, or in the spring, it's all the police officers that want to get involved to be part of this, to play basketball. When in doubt, really has nothing to do with basketball. It has to do with really developing these relationships with these kids.
Yeah. What's the kind of reaction they get from some of the kids and the parents that come out to these events? You know, may not see you on a daily basis, but do they just feel more comfortable with you guys when you do see them after stuff like this?
Well, that's the whole goal, is really, you know, kids and adults see police officers on their worst day. We want them to see police officers on their greatest day. And it's important for kids to see that. And the first time they show up to one of our events, you know, they might be a little timid, they might be a little scared, they may not have seen a police officer and had a general conversation when they're not a victim or not in a bad situation. And that's really what it is. It's really about breaking through those social barriers that are prevalent in our society to make sure police officers and kids and all adults feel comfortable talking to one another.
And now we're also adding the fire department to the event as well. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, anytime we can engage more people in public service, you know, I think that's our goal. We want kids to see police officers and firefighters and anybody in public service, that matter, to feel comfortable, have these conversations, and we use basketball. That's our nexus. And really, remember, it's not very little to do with basketball. It has to do with developing those relationships.
So who has the best shot in the force?
Well, you know, that's yet to be seen. It's definitely not me.
Kevin, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sharon, let's talk about real quickly while we have a few more seconds. When is the event coming up tomorrow?
The event is tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. It's $1 to get in. It's a fundraiser. Everybody and anybody can come. And it's basically the money, the 100% of the proceeds will go to Wisconsin Humane Society.
Fantastic, Sharon. We'll have more coming up from the Driveway here in Hobart on the event. Again, starting tomorrow, it will be a great event, a whole bunch of teams coming in. Even if you're not a basketball guy like me, you can certainly support a cause like this. We'll have more coming up in our next segment in about a half hour, guys.
Okay, Chad, see you then.
Thank you. We need to see him shoot a few hoops, I think.
I want him to shoot from up in the balcony over and then make the shot. There's pressure.